Welcome, everybody, to Bone and Muscle Strengthening Progressions, class number 4. Yeah, it's the last one in this series, but it certainly doesn't stop from here. We got level 2 on Thursdays, and join whenever you can. There's always a lot of modifications. So we're going to review what we did last week, but of course, layer in and start to really build strength in the body. We're starting with kind of our usual suspects, which is the chair for some lengthening, as well as a towel. Now, I'll also suggest ankle weights, a flex band, some small weights as well, to just start to load the body. But I'll have you stand behind the chair with your hands on a chair. Good. And then, as always, make sure your chair is facing this way so that you don't have to turn your head to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to turn sideways, so you can see. But as usual, we're going to line our toes up nice and parallel. Good, hands just on the chair. Good. And we're going to start breathing and connecting to our core. So inhale through your nose. On the exhale, feel the abdominals pull in and up. And we're going to continue that breath pattern. Inhale, breathe in through the nose, breathing into the bottom lobes of the lungs. And now exhale, sense the pelvic floor. Pull the pelvic floor up towards the navel and feel like you're narrowing your waist like a natural girdle. And that's exactly what our deep core is, a natural corset. Inhale, breathing in through the nose. And then exhale, deepen your abdominals, lifting through the pelvic floor up towards your navel. Now we're going to use the chair, pressing down on it. So inhale, press down on the chair and reflect that, lengthening the spine. And then exhale, keep the abdominals connected and actually deepen that each time as you exhale. Keeping the connection, inhale, press down on the chair and lengthen through the spine. And then exhale. So using a surface to actually find more length in the spine and creating more space in between our vertebrae is something we want to do every day, as well as all day. Inhale. So we get compressed over time. And this is a great way to find more length in the spine, create more space. Good. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, press down, feet down, lengthening through the crown of the head and shoulders back and down. Now we're going to do a little upper back extension. This is really important for osteoporosis to avoid this type of position. Good. But we don't want to arch the lower back. So keep your abdominals connected. Good. We're going to inhale, press down on the chair. Feel your shoulder blades slide back and down. Lift the sternum, but keep your core connected. And then exhale, look straight forward. So you're resuming that vertical position, deepening your abs. Inhale, press down on the chair, bring your shoulder blades back and down, and you're just looking up to maybe where the ceiling meets the wall. And then exhale, look straight forward, deepening your abs. Good. Two more. Inhale, shoulder blades back and down, lifting the sternum. You should feel a nice stretch in the upper chest there. Exhale, deepen your core, look straight forward. Good, nice job. One more. Inhale, shoulders back and down, lifting, keeping the core connected. And then exhale, look straight forward. And over time, that'll really help to open up through the chest and the front of the shoulders. Now we're going to practice our spirals. Let's go to your left first. So start to bend your right knee. Good. And then spiral any amount towards your left. You're looking in that direction. And if it works to look behind you, go ahead and do that. And now come straight forward, straightening both knees. Left knee, it's going to go straight forward as you spiral over to your right. Good. And then coming back to center. Let's exhale to your center, to your left. Bend your right knee, going over. Good. And then start to lighten that right foot as you're spiraling to your left. Put that foot down, look straight forward to your right, bending the left knee, and you start to lighten that for a little bit of a balance challenge. Beautiful. Exhale to come straight forward. Feel your core here, shoulders back. Inhale, go over to your left. Really lighten that right side. Exhale, let's come back to center. Good. And then challenge yourself by letting go of the chair, and you'll feel a little bit more wobble there, and that's fine. Yeah, but the chair is there. Don't fall. Exhale back to center. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale. Good. Spiraling any amount, lengthening the spine. Exhale, coming back to center, deepening your core to your right. Good. Inhale. Nice. And exhale to come back to center. We will stop there on that, although that's a really good one to practice. We're going to go right into our heel raise. Bring your legs all the way together as a suggestion. Good. Nice. And then deepen your core here. Now I'm going to have you lift your toes up. Okay, so lift all 10 toes up. Good. Feel that connection through the arches as well as the kneecaps and the front of the abdomen. Good. Now put your toes down. Do an exhale there. Inhale, lift your toes, lift through the crown of the head. And then exhale, put your toes down. Do that one more time. We're going to add on to that. Inhale, lift all 10 toes. Good. Waking up your feet. And then exhale, put all 10 toes down. Now hold it here. We're going to rise up onto the balls of the feet. So imagine the ankle bones have little magnets. And as you rise up onto the balls of the feet, keep the magnets together so you don't roll to the outside of your foot. Good. Put your heels down. Good. And then lift all 10 toes. Inhale. Exhale, put your toes down, rise up, keep your ankle bones together. Good. And good. Put your heels down. We're going to do 8 more there. Good. And exhale, rise deep in your core, lifting through the center of the body. Good. As you put your heels down, lift all 10 toes, lifting through the front of the legs. And then here's the back of the legs. Good. Lifting the heels up any amount. Good. And put the heels down, lift your toes. Good. Exhale, lift all the way up. Good. So it's a nice idea to kind of use a chair at first because you want to get as high as you can. The more your heels lift here, kind of the more muscle fibers you're going to engage. Yeah, I mean, it's great to balance as well. Yeah, but we tend to not go as high. Yes, you want to get as high as you can onto the balls of the feet. Your muscles might cramp if you're not used to doing that. That's fine. Just shake it out and then come back to it. Good. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, 4. Good. So you're feeling hopefully lots of glutes here, front of the legs, pulling the kneecaps up, abs pulling up from the pelvic floor. Good. And then rising through the crown of the head. Lift your toes. Good. 2 more. Lift your heels, keeping the ankle bones together. Very good. Lift your toes. Do 1 more. And up. Good. And to lower. And we'll finish right there on that one. Excellent. Okay. We are going to have a seat in the chair. Grab your ankle weights if you have them. Good. Now, when you are grabbing weights, you want to make sure your back stays straight. So each time you kind of go down to pick something up, you want to avoid that rounding of the back. Yeah, so keep your back really straight as you're kind of getting your weights or anything off the ground. Because if you have osteoporosis, you're really vulnerable for spinal kind of little tiny fractures in the spine, and then you create that little hump in the upper back, and we want to avoid that. Yeah, so we want to strengthen that area. Good, keeping your back straight as you're doing functional movement. Now, I just have like little 2-pound weights here. You are welcome to do no weights. 1, 2, any amount. Good. Now, for today, what I will recommend is a small weight. Yeah, but you can use no weights at all in your hands. I'm just going to give you a visual on using, I just have 2-pound weights here that I'm going to incorporate into some leg movement. Good. So sit far enough back in your chair so that the thighs are supported and your feet are flat on the ground. Good. And we'll have our weights off to the side here of the chair. If you would like, you can also rest them here. Now you want to feel your underarm muscle. So your underarm muscle is to your shoulder what your abdominals are to your lower back. So you really want to keep that connected. Good. Now I'm going to say, let's start with your left leg. So reach it long and pull the toes back. And so you're flexing your foot, and so you're feeling the shin, pull your kneecap up. Now simultaneously lift your right arm up. Good. Now we're going to bend the knee and lower the right arm. Inhale. Good. Now exhale, connect through the core, lift through the crown of the head, and reach both forward. Beautiful. Inhale, tapping down. Good. Exhale. So it's a cross patterning of our body. This is what we do all day long as humans, walking, climbing stairs. Good. Opposite arm to leg. But you want to feel your core. You're really stabilized against rotation as you're doing this movement. Good. 4. Inhale. Exhale and pulling the kneecap up each time. Good. Those muscles right around the kneecap are so important for knee health, particularly when we're doing squats and lunges. Good. So this is a great way of building that strength in the front of the leg. Good. And down. Good. As well as the core. Keep those upper back muscles working. Good. Let's do 4 more on this side. 4. Good. Inhale. Nice. And then you don't have to use a weight here. You could just use your arm weight there as well. Good. This is just an option. Good. And we can continue to increase the weight. This is our last one on this side. As you progress here, let's put that side down. Good. Lift your right leg up, pulling the kneecap up, flex the foot, pull the toes towards you, lift your left arm and hold it there for a second. Feel the underarm muscle. Good. So it's your armpit muscle. It's your serratus anterior, actually. Yeah, and it's a great stabilizer for your shoulder. Let's go ahead and tap the heel down, lower the arm. Inhale here. Exhale to lift. Good. Inhale, and then each time you lift, you want to take a moment and pull the kneecap up. Make sure it's a perfectly straight leg if that works for you. Good. Or work your way to that. Good. And 3. Good. And then can you still feel your pelvic floor muscles? Yeah. So super important connection to your deep core. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Good. Pull the navel back towards the spine and shoulders back and down. Good. So just being really aware of these as we're working on kind of precision here so that it's available to us in life. Good. And 4 more on this side. Inhale. Exhale, blow through the lips. Inhale, breathing in through the nose. Good. Last 2. Good. And last one right there. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay. So now come a little bit forward, or just bring your heels kind of forward onto the floor. Yeah, you might have to kind of scoot forward. We're going to do an alternating pattern. So you're going to go back to the left leg, right arm. Exhale. Put that heel down. Other side, right heel, left arm. Good. And to lower. Now deepen your core right before you move. Good. And then reach. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Deepen the core. Beautiful. Try to keep your torso really still. Good. And then lift any amount to help you. Good. Without leaning back or rounding the upper back. Nice. Excellent. 6 more. Exhale. 6. Good. And down. Exhale. Good. Keep lifting through the pelvic floor. And can you still feel your underarm muscle there? Good. Super important for shoulder health. Good. 2 more. Exhale. Nice. And 1 more there. Excellent. Good. Okay, we will let that go for now. We're going to put the weights down and grab your flex band. Good. So as you do that, make sure your back stays straight. Good. Nice. And then come way forward onto the edge of your seat, and we're going to put the band underneath your feet here, and then work on upper back strength. And also awareness, so we can keep that kind of connected as we're going into our sit to stand. Good. Okay, so you're right on the edge of your seat. Your feet are anchored, and then bring your feet back towards the chair just a little bit and just get ready to kind of load the legs. Yeah, but we're going to work on that upper back first. Good. So reaching the arms forward, turn your palms down so your thumbs are in. We're going to go right into a high row. So bend your elbows out to the side and pull your elbows back. So you're feeling your upper back muscles. That's it. And then inhale to reach it. Good. Now draw your abdominals in. So feel the pelvic floor pull up towards your navel, keeping that connection as you're moving here. Now, these upper back muscles, this is the kind of money movement for us if you have osteoporosis, is strengthening those upper back muscles. It's going to take tension out of the neck, good, as well as the jaw. Good. So you want to keep that connected and then keeping the head in line with the spine. So many things. Yeah. Also keeps a good, healthy position for our shoulders. Great. Good. 4 more. Exhale. 4. Good. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. 3. Nice. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. 2. Good. And last one. Good. Nice. Now reach your arms forward. We're going to go right into a sit to stand, but keep those shoulder blades back and down. So hinge your body, bring your nose over your toes, reach your arms forward. Now shift your body weight onto your legs and stand all the way up. Nice. Excellent. Pulling the shoulders back. We're going to retrace our steps. Stick your tail out. Keep your back straight. Nobody move the chair. So have a seat right there. Good. Beautiful. And coming up to that upright position. Good. So let's inhale, hinge. Upper back stays engaged. Shift your body weight and go all the way up to your standing position. Good. And shift back. So spine super straight. Engage your core and have a seat. So good. Let's just do 2 more, although you can practice that all day long. And we do this all day long. Yes, you want to do it with really good form, and so that you don't kind of hurt your spine throughout our everyday movement. We're going 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Good. Everybody stand up in a standing position. Hold it here. Good. And now chest expansion. Press your arms straight back. Pull your abdominals in and engage your glutes. Very good. And release that. Hands right to the side of the body. Do that again. Exhale. So keep going in that motion. Good. But feel your shoulder blades go back and down. Good. Once again, another opportunity to really strengthen those upper back muscles now along with your lats there. Good. And a deep core connection. Pull up on the pelvic floor, pull the abdominals in. Good. And you want to feel some glute connection here as well. Good. And we'll do 4 more. Good. And release. It should feel really good. And this is actually called chest expansion in our Pilates. So we expand the chest, but we do that by strengthening your back muscles. Here's your last 2. Good. And to release, and 1 more. Good. Now we're going to use those muscles as we go right into our squat half sit. So go ahead and release the arms. Now start to tip your tail back, reach your arms forward and just sit halfway down. Good. And then come all the way back up. Good. That's it. Great. Now practice that upper back extension. Let's inhale down, exhale, drive your feet down and stand all the way back up. Now keep going. I'm going to add on a few other kind of body awareness issues. As you stand up, can you spread the band apart? You're not going to move your feet, but you're just going to spread it apart. It's like you're pushing down with your feet and pushing out. Let's try to add that in. Inhale, go into your half squat. Keep your back straight. Exhale, stand up, spread the band apart. Good. You're just getting a little extra glute connection. Good. So inhale, and it's with your feet, not your hands. Good. So the feet aren't actually moving. You're just kind of pressing sideways. Good. Engaging the glutes. Nice. Good. So inhale. Good. Exhale, drive your feet down. Good. Almost spread your mat apart. Good with your feet. Good. Inhale and then keeping the back straight. You guys are doing a great job. Good. And I'm just going to show you it's so bad to round our upper back when you're going down to pick up groceries or laundry basket. You don't want to do that ever. Yeah, so really practicing this and strengthening your upper back is going to save your spine as we go through life. Beautiful. Nice. Excellent. Nice. And then we're going to do one more here. Inhale. Nice. And exhale, pressing back. Excellent. Good. Now we're going to step off the band. Good. Now I'm going to also, we're going to do the same movement, but if you have a heavier weight, grab that. If you don't, it's fine. I would just want to show you what we do in our kind of level 2 classes so that you have that. I'm going to use 7-pound weights, but once again, keep your back straight as you're going down and grabbing your weights. Yeah. So if you have a heavier weight, use that. If not, use your lighter weights or no weights here. And this will give you a good idea of kind of loading the body with a lot of weight here. Good. Okay, so let's make sure if you did move, make sure your feet are lined up, they're parallel. Good. Deepen your core. Feel those upper back muscles. Good. Good. Now exhale your air out here. Good. Now we're going to inhale, go into your half squat. Yeah, but you should feel your upper back muscles. It's like a suitcase. We call these suitcase squats. And now stand up, spread the mat apart with your feet. Feel your glutes. Good. Inhale. So this is what we do, picking up groceries. Good. And stand tall. Good. Feel your glutes. Beautiful. Inhale. Good. And exhale. And so you actively have to engage those upper back muscles right here so you don't round that upper back as you're hinging at the hips. Good. We're going 4 more here. Inhale. So good. Exhale. Good. And if you had 2 heavy suitcases in each arm, this is what you would want to do. Deepen your core. Good, but keep your upper back engaged. Good. And we got 2 more. Inhale. Good. And exhale, standing tall. Good. And again, inhale. Nice. And last one there. Good. And we will leave it there on that one. Excellent. So eventually you want to have heavy enough weights so that your body gets really tired and the muscles are fatigued over time. So I'll recommend kind of heavier weights over time. But we're going to move on to our lunges here. So you can go ahead and put your weights down and I'll have you turn your weight or chair to the side. Good. And then feel free to take your ankle weights off at any time. I'm going to leave them on just to give you a visual of kind of what you can do over time. Okay, so whatever hand that's next to the chair, yeah, that foot is going to go back behind you. So go ahead and I have my right hand on the chair and my right foot is going to go back. Left foot is forward. Legs are hip distance apart. Good. And you want a pretty good, generous space between your legs eventually. Yeah, so you might start really small and that's fine. Good. Now square your hips off. Draw your abdominals in and up. Upper back engaged. Hand on your hip if it's okay, or down to the side. Here we go. We're going straight down into our elevator movement, down and then straight up. and up. Good. You want equal bend in both knees. So back knee is bending, and eventually, we want to get that to the floor or go as deep as you can. Good. Let's inhale down. Good. Exhale, drive equally through both legs. Back heel is lifted throughout the whole movement. Inhale and exhale. Now, actively feel those upper back muscles. Active those muscles, shoulder blades back and down, and then actively feel that pelvic floor lifting up towards your navel. Excellent. Good. And then we're going to go 4 more here. Exhale. Good. And lifting up. Keep feeling both glutes and also press down through this front heel. Drive that down so you feel the glute in the back. Good. Last 2 here. Good. And up. Good. Now, last one. Good. And then go all the way up. Now, stay in this position. I'm going to add a little bit of a challenge here. Let's go halfway down, and you're going to hold that. Good. Now, the front leg is going to stay bent, and you're going to drive through that back leg. So try to straighten your back leg, and you're going to bring your whole body forward so it's in line with the back leg. Now, bend your back leg and come back. Good. This leg is loaded. Yeah. So you inhale, tip your body weight forward. Exhale, pull your abdominals in. Come back to that lunge. So good. Inhale. Good. Can you still feel the pelvic floor? Pull the navel in towards the spine. Keep feeling those upper back muscles. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Good. Keep driving down through that front heel because otherwise this muscle will burn. It's burning anyway. Hopefully you feel that. Good. And then coming back. Good. Bring that back leg in. Very good. Let's go over to the other side. That was great. Good. So you want to be able to load the muscles there, get them tired. Good. And then also, you want the muscles to burn. Yeah. So the burning of the muscle is actually giving your central nervous system a message that those muscles need to get stronger. Okay. We'll find it on this side here. Nice, generous space between the legs. Good. Here we go. Let's go ahead and go straight down. Let's inhale here. Exhale, drive down. Good. Good. So pushing through the ball of the foot of the back leg and then the heel of the front leg, engaging that glute. 2. Very good. Inhale. Good. Exhale. 3. Good. So you want at this kind of 90 degree position of the knees. Good. Particularly when you're strengthening the legs. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then keep feeling the abdominals pulling up on the pelvic floor. Good. Deepening the core and then shoulders back and down. We got 4 more here. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Inhale and exhale. So leg strength is so important for kind of spinal health. Yeah, so really important to really keep strengthening your legs throughout our life. Good. We're going to do 1 more, and then we're going to end up about halfway down on this side and do our challenge. Yeah, so here we are. This leg stays bent. Drive through that back leg and hinge. Good. Now bend your back leg and come back to that lunge. Beautiful. Deepen your core. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Good. So keeping this leg really still and you're driving through that back leg. Really nice. We got 4 more. Deepen your abs. 4. Enjoy the burn. Good. And good. Inhale, lengthen. 3. Good. And exhale, deepen. Good. Inhale, lengthen. 2. Good. And to deepen the lunge. Good. Do 1 more. Inhale. Nice. And exhale. Stand up. Bring that back leg in. Nice job. And then eventually we add weight to that, and the body adapts and gets stronger. Okay, we're going to go down to all fours. And as a review on how you get down to the mat, um, you can get down onto the mat anyway, but we'll do this through our kind of proposal position. Good. Now you can come straight down from your lunge and land on that back knee. Yeah. You can also come from the chair, slide yourself off. Yeah. So whatever works for you. Once you get down here on the knee, if it works for you, you'll bring your back leg back and you'll hinge at the hips and land on all fours. Now, I do have my ankle weights on. Feel free to take yours off at any time, but we will load the body here. So really good to be able to support your body weight on your hands and knees, and then eventually into a plank position. This will help strengthen the bones of the wrist. So if you happen to fall, to catch yourself, and you're much less likely to break a wrist here. Okay, but let's find our connection. Slide your shoulders down. Now, in this position, you want to push the floor away and feel those underarm muscles. So we're going to work those muscles. You're going to inhale, draw your shoulder blades in and down your back. And then exhale, push the floor away and widen your shoulder blades. Good. Now you try to keep the shoulders out of the ears. So you're sliding them down. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale to push the floor away. Now deepen your abs. As you're drawing the shoulder blades together, you try not to sink, or let the ribs go. It's just a movement at the shoulder joint or at the shoulder blades. That's it. And exhale, widen the shoulder blades right there. Very good. You inhale, draw the shoulder blades in, and exhale to widen. Good. We're going to do one more. Inhale. Now, this is so important for loading the body. Now, hold the wideness of the shoulder blades. Can you feel your underarm muscle there? That is what connects your shoulders to your core. Good. So hold that position and exhale your air out here. Draw the navel up towards the spine and pulling up on the pelvic floor. We're gonna move from there. So extend your left leg out, tuck your toes under, and then the ball of the foot will be on your mat or the floor. Very good. Now square your pelvis off, push down on the ball of the foot, and draw your abdominals in. Nice. Now we're going to add the opposite arm. Now, before you do, push down through your left hand and your right shin. So you've got pushers. You want those to push down. Reach your right fingertips forward towards the edge of the mat. Good. Now try not to shift your pelvis. Do a big inhale. Exhale, lift your hand and the left leg. It's a bird dog. Nice. Inhale, tap down. Good. Now gauge your abdominals. Push down first and then reach up. Good. So you're pushing through that left hand and right shin. Exhale, push down to reach. So you got two pushers, two reachers, and exhale, push to reach. Good. Keeping your back leg as straight as possible, lifting with the glute. Exhale, three more. Inhale. Exhale, deepening your abs. Two. Good. Inhale. And one more. Excellent. Good. Put that side down. Nice. Let's reach your opposite leg out and tuck your toes under. We'll set up on this side. Good. Nice. Now you're going to be supporting yourself on the left shin and the right hand. So push down through those two appendages and draw the abdominals in and up. Take your left fingers towards the edge of your mat. Good. Now push down a little bit more. Right hand, left shin pushes down, and then you exhale, float right leg, left arm up. One. Inhale, tap down. Push down to reach long. Good. You got two pushers, two reachers. Inhale. Six more. Exhale. Pull the abdominals in and up. Good. Inhale. It's a bird dog. Exhale. Four. Good. Keeping your back leg as straight as you can, lifting the leg with the glute. Five. Good. Can you push down more and pull the abdominals up a little bit more? Good. 6. And exhale. 7. Really good. One more. Exhale on 8. Very good. Bend the knee, replace the hand. We're going to make our way down to our stomach. So here's where you want to grab your towel, your pillow. Good. And we're going to come all the way down. Good. And then support our rib cage here. Good. That's it. Great. And now in previous weeks, we've connected to the glutes here. We just did that on all four. So we're going to use our glutes here. Just reach your legs along. Good. Now you're going to bring your nose to a hover and your arms are going to come down by your side. Good. And then the palms will be facing up. Yeah. So your shoulders are a little bit rounded here. Now let's connect to the legs. So reach your legs long, press your hips into the mat, and then pull your abdominals in and up. Good. Now inhale, roll the shoulders open in the shoulder socket and turn your palms to face your thighs. Good. Yeah. Now exhale, lift your upper body just a little bit. Engage those upper back. Now get as aerodynamic as you can. Can you straighten the legs a little bit more and then reaching through the crown of the head? Take an inhale. Now exhale, lower everything down. Roll your shoulders forward and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Nose is at a hover. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders open in the shoulder socket. Turn the palms to face your thighs. So you're pulling your shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, lift your upper body. Good. You're flying through the air like a superwoman. Inhale, and then exhale, lower the nose to a hover and roll your shoulders forward. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders in the shoulder socket, palms face in. Good. Exhale, lifts. Reach your fingertips towards your toes. Engage your glutes here. Inhale. Good. And exhale, lower down, roll the shoulders forward. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, roll the shoulders in the shoulder socket. Palms are in. Exhale, lift your upper body, deepen your abs here. So you're just extending that upper back, kind of like what we did standing. Inhale. And then exhale, lower nose to a hover, roll the shoulders forward. Good. We got one more. Inhale, working the upper back. Good. Turn the palms in. Exhale, then extend up. Beautiful. Take an inhale there. Good. And exhale. That's lower nose to a hover and rolling forward. Very good. Take your hands underneath your forehead here. Good. And then let your legs totally relax. Good. And wiggle your hips side to side. Good. That's it. So this is just a way of releasing any tension in the hips or the lower back when we're working on upper back strength in that position. Can get a little tricky. Nice. Okay, excellent. We are going to roll over onto your back. Good. So go ahead and you kind of do a log roll here all the way around. Use your pillow for your head. Good. Come down on your side and roll yourself over. Nice. Now, this can get a little heavy with ankle weights on, but it's also really good for those of us that have osteoporosis to work our hip flexors here, which have a direct connection to the lower back. Yeah, but feel free to take the weights off at any time. Some days it's good and some days not. Good. Okay, so we'll connect to our neutral pelvis here. Let's take the heels of the hands on your hip bones and point your fingers towards your pubic bone. And in an ideal world, those 3 points would be on the same plane, is what we call neutral position. You have a little curve happening in your lower back, and then the bottom rib is just resting a little bit on the mat. It's a lot of nuance there, but we keep working on that position. Your neutral position is the position that has the most shock absorbing position for your spine, as well as efficiency and movement. So we try to strengthen that position. Good. So you're going to take an inhale in through your nose. And then exhale, blow through the lips. Good. Lift through your pelvic floor and feel that connection up towards your navel. And we'll just get these connections here. We're in a new position of the body. So new connections. Inhale in through your nose, expanding the bottom lobes of the lungs. And then exhale, lift through the pelvic floor and deepen your abs. Now you're trying not to move the spine here at all or the pelvis. It's staying in its neutral position and we're just hugging all the muscles around it. Now here you want to feel we're creating an intra-abdominal pressure with our core. And this is the best way to stabilize the lower back is to create that pressure through your diaphragm at the top and the pelvic floor at the bottom. So that when you exhale, it's like a shrink wrapping type feeling. So you're wrapping those muscles around not only your organs, but your spine. And then the pelvic floor kind of goes up the shaft of your spine like an elevator shaft. It pulls up towards your navel. So feeling that connection. Good. We'll just do one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, feeling that shrink wrap position. Good. Now you can keep your hands on your pelvis if you want, or down to the side. We're going to do some marching. Take an inhale, prepare. Now exhale, get that core connection first, and then let's lift your right knee up into a tabletop position. Good. Now we'll inhale, put the foot down. Don't let your pelvis or your lumbar spine move. Other side. Exhale, left knee lifts. Good. Inhale, lower down. Keep your core connected. Feel that shrink wrap. Exhale, right knee. Good. And then inhale, we'll lower. And then exhale, left side. Good. And inhale and lower and keep going. Then you want to feel the shoulder blades gently pressing down your back. Good. So those are always active and engaged, as well as the deep core muscles. These are endurance muscles. Good. So they stay active throughout our day. And you want to just practice strengthening those muscles so they're available during the day when we need them. And exhale. Let's do one more time each side. And exhale, right leg. Good. Inhale. Now, the next time the left leg is in the air, we'll hold it there. So exhale, hold the leg up in that tabletop position. Good. And keep your hips really level. Lift your right hand up towards the ceiling, right up over the shoulder. Good. Now we're going to do a supine bird dog here. Flex your left ankle there. Good. You're going to inhale. Now deepen your abs. Push down through the right foot and left arm, and then extend left leg, right arm reaches overhead. It's a supine bird dog. Yeah, that's it. Good. Now bend your knee, lift your arm back up towards the ceiling. Do a big inhale. Good. Exhale, deepen your abs, hug your ribs in and down. Good. Reach away from your center. Good. And inhale, pull back to your center. Really good. We'll go 3 more on this side. Good. Now try not to let your back arch. Yeah. So you take your leg only as low as you can keep that neutral position. Good. As well as arm overhead is just so that you don't feel your neck or jaw reach. And you can leave the arm out as well. Good. Inhale. Very good. Let's do one more. Exhale to reach it out and away. Very good. Inhale, bend your knee. Good. Put that foot down. Put that arm down. Good. Keep both arms down. We'll organize the other side. Inhale, exhale. Let's lift your right knee up, flex your foot, and hold it there. Good. Make sure your pelvis is level. Hug your ribs in and down. And then lift your left hand towards the ceiling. Good. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, connect through the core first, pull in, and then reach your arm and leg away from your center. Good. Inhale, draw it in. Good. 5 of those. Exhale, being as precise as you can. I mean, we're not perfect, so that's not attainable, but just precision. Each time you come back to this, try to keep your pelvis still, ribs still, reach away. Yeah. Really good. 3. Good. And let's see if you can still feel that pelvic floor lift. Good. Underarm muscle working as well. Good. Very good. And pulling back in. Nice. And one more. Exhaling. Very good. Inhale, pulling in. Good. Let's put that foot down. Nice job. Put the arm down. We're going back to your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left leg up. Good. I'll suggest flexing the foot as well. Now, instead of reaching it long, we're going to take it out to the side. Before you move, exhale your air out and anchor your right foot. Good. Now, without moving the pelvis, we're going to inhale, take your legs side. Yeah, so out to the side just a little bit, only as far as you can keep your pelvis still. Exhale, bring it back to center. Good. Nice. So challenging yourself with a kind of lateral movement here. Inhale, knee side, and exhale. Try not to move that right leg. The right leg I know wants to go out to the side to counterbalance, but use your abs to counterbalance. Let's do 3 more here. Inhale. Good. Exhale, deepen your abs. Good. And then paying attention to that right shoulder or right rib cage. Don't let that move. So keep the right rib cage, right shoulder down. Inhale, legs side. And exhale back to center. Good. One more. Inhale. Good. And exhale, coming back to center. Good. Put that foot down. Let's do your other leg. Yeah. So inhale there. Exhale, lift your right leg up. Good. That's it. Keeping the core connected. Good. Now anchor your left foot. So feel the inner edge of your left foot stay on the ground. Good. And we're going to inhale, take that leg out to the side. Any amount. It might be different than the other side. It's fine. Exhale to draw it back to center. Good. Keeping that left side down now. Inhale as the right leg goes out. Keep the left rib cage, left shoulder down. Exhale back to center. Good. You got 3 more. Inhale. Good. This is what we do when we take our leg out of a car. Yeah, it swings out to the side. And each time you do that, you want to practice keeping your abs connected so that the whole spine doesn't go with you, or particularly that lower back. You're deepening your core as you're swinging the leg out. Good. And then exhale to pull it back to center. That's it. Let's go ahead and put that foot down. Good. And then we're going to challenge, do our toe tapping. So deepen your abs here. Good. Hug your ribs in and down. Do an inhale. Let's lift your left knee up into a tabletop position. Good. Inhale there. Exhale, lift your right leg to meet it. Good. Nice. So here you are. You're supporting your legs with your abdominal wall, shoulders back and down. We don't want to support the legs with a neck, so let that go. Now take a big inhale. Now we're going to toe tap the left leg or just go part way down. So exhale wherever you can go to let the back arch and then lift it back up. Inhale. Right. Yeah. And then exhale. Take it nice and slow. Right toes down. Inhale or halfway. Exhale, left toes. Good. Inhale to lift and right. Exhale. Good. Going to 10. That was 4. Nice. And shoulders back and down. Good. 5. Keep the ribs hugging in and down. 6. And then keep lifting through the pelvic floor. Good. So you want that really good intra-abdominal pressure. And if you don't feel that, it's too much load at the time. Yeah, so you just come back to this when you can or make it really small. Good. And exhale. Let's do one more time each side. Exhale if you can. Stop anytime you need to. Good. And last one there. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and put one foot down. Put your other side down. Excellent. Good. We're going to roll over to your side. Good. So we're going to do some side lying today. Good. That's it. And then, with ankle weights or without. Good. And so we're going to start with your legs in this bent position. Good. And then your head is either on your towel, pillow, or you're making a little pillow with your bottom arm. Good. Now, side lying is probably one of the best things we can do to kind of really strengthen our abs. It's a different position, and you want to pull your abdominals up away from the floor rather than just collapsing there. Yeah, so you're pulling your ribs up and away. Lift through the pelvic floor so you feel that narrowing of the waist. Good. This hand just gently in front. Good. And then we're going to make sure your feet are underneath your hips here. And we're going to move the top knee. So lift your top knee up, keeping your heels attached, and then lower the knee down. Now, really, we'll keep going like that. We'll do 10. Exhale, contract your abdominals to lift and then inhale to lower. So this is famously called the clam. Yeah, and this is a famous exercise, physical therapy for a reason. We're connecting through all the muscles around the hip joint. So really important to strengthen those because it's good for the knee, it's good for the hip joint, and it's essential for the lower back. So these are kind of like a superpower. Strengthening these, but also really contracting the abdominals. Good. Now try not to let the hips move. Yeah, so really the value of this is, of course, strengthening the muscles, but don't let your hips move. And we do that with the abdominals. Good. And as well as just body awareness. So everybody's a little different, as far as their range goes. Good. And down, and we'll do one more there. And exhaling. Very good. And lower down. Nice. Now we're going to straighten the leg out here. Good. And then you want to reach through the crown of the head. So the leg is long, deepen your abs. So again, pulling the abdominals in and up and shoulders back and down. Now point your toe there and lift your legs straight up, trying to touch the wall on the other side of the room. Flex your foot and lower the leg down. So we're doing like a fascial connection here. Inhale, point your toe and lift, just really involving the whole kinetic chain. Flex the foot and to lower. Good. We'll keep going like that. And you want to feel these side hip muscles, back of the hip. Inhale, flex the foot and to lower. Good. We're going to go to 8 here. Inhale, point and lift, lengthening. Exhale, reconnect with the abdominals. That's 4. Inhale, point and lift. Good. Exhale, flex and lower. 5. Nice. Inhale. Good. Exhale, flex and lowers. There's 6. Very good. 2 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. 7. Good. 1 more. Inhale. We'll point and lift. Good. And exhale on 8. Very good. Bend your knee. Good. Now we're going to push ourselves up. One more thing we're going to do on this side, and then we'll go to the other side. Good. So I'm going to kind of just show you a forearm kind of side plank progression. Yeah. But we're going to load the arm with your legs in a bent position. Make sure your feet are back behind you. Good. Now you want to be in one long line from the tail to the crown of the head. This shoulder is pulling down and push down through the whole forearm here if this is appropriate for you and engage your underarm muscle. Good. Deepen your core. We're going to inhale, lift your top arm up and stretch it, reach out overhead. And then exhale to lower that arm down. Good. So that's the first kind of line. Inhale is just moving the arm and supporting your body weight on that shoulder. Good. And then to lower. Good. Now, everybody, yeah. So, what you want to avoid is this. Yeah. Can you slide your shoulder? Yeah, that's it. Good. Now, progression is to load it. So then you lift your hips, engage your glutes if that's appropriate, reach. Good. Now lower the hips, lower the arm, but don't sink into that shoulder. Keep that shoulder back and down. Good. We'll go 3 more here. Inhale, press down through the forearm and reach. And exhale. This is a lot of load on the upper body, but definitely want to be able to support your own body weight at some point. Inhale, lift. Good. And exhale. And let's do one more. I know I said 3. This is extra credit, but engage your glutes here. So engage the glutes, the abdominals, and lift and reach. Very good. And exhale, we will lower. Nice. So go ahead and push yourself up, and let's go ahead and we'll go over to the other side. Very good. Excellent. Good. So grabbing your towel, your pillow, use your hand. You can use a sweatshirt as well. Good. All right. Great. And then let's get all our connections. Yeah. So really important. We're in one long line from our head through our rib cage, our pelvis, and our feet are right underneath our hips. Draw your abdominals in. This is really important. Just hugging your ribs in and down. Good to strengthen the abs. Hands in front. Inhale. Exhale. Let's lift that knee up any amount and then lower the leg back down. Good. Now deepen your abs. Pull up through the pelvic floor. Good. And then just sense if your hips are moving. Try to keep them as still as possible. Good. Kind of like what we did on our back, doing our kind of knee raises there, being as precise as you can. And the more you are, for the stronger the core gets, and then the stronger the muscles around the hip. Good. 5 more. And then check in with the neck and shoulders. 5. Easy on the jaw. Let that go. Exhale. 4. Good. So inhaling through the nose. Good. Exhale. 3. Nice. Inhale. Good. Exhale. 2. Good. And down. And we'll do one more. Exhaling. Very good. Put the leg down. We're going to stretch it out and get a full range here. So now the leg is in line with the head, reaching long, pulling up the abdominals. So more work for the abs and the long lever. We're going to inhale, point the foot and lift it up. Now flex the foot and pull it down. Good. Just do a hover. Inhale, we lift and point and lift. And then exhale to flex and lower. Good. So side hip muscles here. Good. Super important for knee strength and health, hip and lower back. And these are also endurance muscles. So we work a lot of these in Pilates to really build a lot of endurance for these muscles because we use them all day long. Good. And that was 4. We're going 4 more. Inhale. Good. Keep reaching the leg long. Good. And 3, reaching through the toes. Good. So you definitely want to feel a burn here on the side of the hips, giving that message to your central nervous system to strengthen. 1 more. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Very good. Bending your knee in. We're going to lift ourselves up to your forearm. Good. Getting some loading here. Good. That's it. And so you're going to bend your legs back behind you. Good. And we're going to find this long line, but particularly this underarm muscle. Lift up through your waist here. So you want to feel your abs and your underarm muscle, moving just the arm initially. We'll inhale. Let's go ahead and lengthen away. And exhale, lower the arm, deepening the abs. Good. And then just, 1 more, or you can continue to go just like this. Yeah. And just loading the body. Now, if you want a little extra load, we'll lift the hips, but squeeze your glutes here, engage your abdominals a little bit more. Lift the hips. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. Super important as you're lowering down, you don't sink into the shoulder. Very good. Well done. Yeah. Let's do 3 more from here. Inhale, lift. Good. And exhale. Good. Lowering. Good. Last 2. Pressing down through the forearm. Good. Lowering with control. Very good. Let's do 1 more. Inhale for that lift, deepening the core. Very good. And exhaling. Yes, excellent. Go back onto all 4s. We're going to transition to our standing here. Good. And so go ahead and find that position. Good. Now, if your chair is still there, use the chair. Good. If not, you got your legs. Yeah. So we're going to hinge at the hips. Take your hands towards your femurs. Yeah. And then we're going to come up into our high kneeling position. Now, 1 leg forward into that lunge, that 90-degree lunge. And if your chair is still there, you can slip yourself on the chair like we've done before. If not, we're just going to make our way straight up. Tuck your back toes under, but let's gather our strength. So tuck your tail, deepen your abs, shoulders back. I would say bring this foot in a little bit because then you can drive down, engage that glute, push yourself all the way up and coming up to that tall position. Yeah, that's it. Very good. Okay, so little review on kind of our grape crushing here. Yeah, we did this in our first session in a seated position. Yeah, but now we can do this in a standing position. This is a way to just add load to the bones. I'm going to just stand just to the side. Soften your knees here a little bit. Deepen your abs. Pull your shoulders back and down. Now with one leg, either leg, yeah, you're going to just start to pound the heel into the ground. Now, hopefully you don't have anybody, you're on the second floor, yeah. But if you are, we'll just do this for a little bit. Yes, you would want to drive down into the ground, yeah, so that you're kind of feeling a reverberation through the bones. Now, you could do this on a daily basis, yeah. So go ahead and do a couple more. And then also notice that I'm kind of moving my leg kind of to the side. Good. And then moving it back because our bones have a matrix. Yeah. It's not like your muscles that they go in one long line, but there's, crisscross patterns. Yeah. So we want to get in all directions. Let's do the other side. So soften the supporting leg and then pound the heel into the ground. Yeah. So our heel bone, along with kind of the head of the femur, kind of the spinal bones, and our wrist, that's what loses bone mass kind of quickly, yeah, as we age. Yeah. So we want to stimulate our bone making cells to make more bone material. And you do that through impact. And that's kind of where OsteoStrong comes in, gives us a lot of safe impact. But this is another way of doing this. This is pretty safe. You can do this in a chair as well. Yeah. Okay, we will stop there for now. Let's go ahead and just stand hip distance apart. Give me a big breath in. Let's just get a good stretch here. Lift up. Hopefully your shoulders feel nice and open. And exhale, we'll do one more. Good. Let's take a big breath. Let's inhale, lift. Good. And exhale. Feel that lift of the pelvic floor. Keep practicing that. Keep the abdominals connected. Just circle your shoulders back and down. And then keep actively engaging those upper back muscles throughout the day, particularly when you go to pick something up. It's just going to save our spine and it'll prevent you from getting that hump in your back. But thank you so much for joining me for these last 4 classes.